Hey guys, it's Ep32 and welcome back to episode 32 of my Liverpool career mode. On today's episode we've got plenty of matches to get through. The first game here is against Bayer Leverkusen, and that of course is in the Champions League round of 16. It's the second leg, we're currently 2-1 up with 2 away goals in this fixture, and so hopefully going to find our way through into the quarterfinals. Also got some other big matches coming up as well, which I'm looking forward to. Before we go any further though, if we could try to get 100 likes on today's episode, then I'd really appreciate it. Also please go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, or if you just haven't subscribed yet, and I'd appreciate that too. Don't forget you can follow me on Twitter at GameFaceHD and on Instagram at GameFaceHD as well. Links for that in the description below, and that's probably the best way to find out when new videos go up, as well as obviously hitting that bell button next to the subscribe button. Let's crack on with this game. This is the team I'm going to go with. Alisson starts in goal, Alexander-Arnold at right back, Marquinhos, Van Dijk and Tierney in defence, Henderson, Keita, Fekir in midfield, with Mane, Mariano and Salah starting as our front three. Couple of tied players that have had to rest, like Firmino and a few others as well, which mean that they don't start for this game. But other than that, it's quite a strong team. Let's get on with it. Let's try and get ourselves into the next round. Okay, here we go for this game against Bayer Leverkusen. Let's see how we get on, try and get ourselves through, and obviously want to progress to the Champions League. It's an important tournament for us. Ideally, want to replicate what Liverpool are doing in real life, or have done in real life, in getting to the final. We'll wait and see whether they manage to win the Champions League. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about that game. For now, though, let's go with this one, try and get ourselves a victory. Lallana, our former player, is starting with Bayer Leverkusen. We obviously sold him to them earlier on in the season, and we can't give away the ball there. Mariano turning his man, it's a great turn, he shoots off the bar. Wow, such a close chance. Couldn't tell whether it hit the post or the bar in the end, but I think it was just about the bar, more like the corner of the goal maybe. But such a good opportunity for the striker, great turn, great strike, but just a bit too much power on it in the end. Great chance for Leon Bailey. Why did he decide to shoot there? This is what I mean about this game, it's such a strange game, it almost doesn't want to score against you sometimes. Very, very strange. Leon Bailey quite clearly through and had more pace than Henderson, yet decided to take an early shot and wasn't a very good one either. Great chance here. Mane with a good opportunity. Can he find Fekir across the middle? Yes, he can, but what a save by the goalkeeper. Prevents it from being 1-0. What an opportunity that was as well. Leno comes in with a diving save. Does a great job of stopping Fekir, who puts it right at him. I say right at him. He puts it towards goal, and the keeper happens to be there. Out for a corner. Henderson going to deliver into the box now. Fekir and Van Dijk's in there. Oh, he scored! How was that looped in? That is unbelievable. They had a player on the line as well, but Van Dijk's header loops in over the player and into the back of the net. Goalkeeper doesn't really move, can't quite get there because his own defender's on the line. Van Dijk scores from miles out there in the box. You can just see there, it's quite far out. It's that the defender should get to it, but he can't leap high enough in the end. And it's Van Dijk with an incredible leap, great header, and it's 1-0. It's Daley Blind on the line. He's too small to get there. Leno doesn't really dive for it, and we've got ourselves the opening goal. No. Well played, Alisson just about gets there. Mane through to Mane, great chance for Mane, this could be 2 here. Mane, oh, straight at the goalkeeper. Mane should do better there, Leno with a great save, and somehow not managed to make it 2-0, just assumed it was going to go in. 1-1 with the goalkeeper, have to score it, and he's come out and made himself look really big there, but Mane I still think should get that one in the back of the net. Great chance to double our lead. Okay, still trying to pick out Mane, don't really know why Daley Blind's off, he's not having a great game at all, is he, in this match? He's all over the place. Still have it here. Mariano then loses it. Mane picks it back up again. Still trying to get the build-up play right. Fekir into Mariano. Trying to turn his man and nearly did as well. But again, Leno comes out. Great chance. Mariano again saved by Leno. Having some great chances. Can't believe it's still 1-0 though. The goalkeeper's definitely kept keeping them in this match for now. Certainly got them on the ropes here. Goalkeeper saves that strike. It was right at him though once again. Henderson looking to deliver. Can he pick out Van Dijk again? Or is it Marquinhos' turn? Just directed at the bar. Mariano on his left foot. Oh, not bad strike at all on his weaker side. Again saved by Leno though. Saying that a lot in this game because it's happening a lot. Henderson going to play this one short to Fekir. He's going to look for delivery on his left foot. Great ball in. Great chance but blocked by the defender this time round. And that is it for the first half. Still remains 1-0. Could have been 3 or 4 quite easily, but the keepers kept him in it, and they're still in this tie just about. An away goal would obviously put them in a great position. They still really need 2 away goals though to be able to compete, and then obviously from then on they'd have to go and get a 3rd goal in order to get them through into the next round. So we'll wait and see what happens. Hopefully we've still got enough in this team to try and build on the lead that we have, because at the moment it is only 1 goal. Good chance, what a save. How has that happened? Didn't even expect them to win that header, hence why I wasn't talking over it, and nearly fell to them once again. They could have quite easily just got themselves a goal like that. Mane charging past Savic, still going. Can he find a cutback into Fekir? Yes, he can. It's 2-0, 4-1 aggregates. That should be game over now for us. Double our lead here at Anfield. Fekir with a fantastic goal. He starts the attack, gets himself in the box as well. Mane plays it back to him, just opens his body beautifully into that bottom left-hand corner. 2-0 now. Fantastic bit of play. Fekir, look at this run on the edge of the box. No one else can get there, just opens up his body brilliantly. And we got ourselves the second goal. Keita to Fekir. Fekir now over to Salah, who's going to go for a cross. Not a bad ball into Mane, who's free. And it's 3-0. Mane scores a headed goal. What a ball in from Salah. Great possession once again. And I'll tell you what, Bayer Leverkusen have fallen apart. Great play once again here. Fekir plays it over to Salah. Great delivery. Who's marking Mane? It looks like it should be Daley Blind. That wouldn't surprise me if it was supposed to be him, because he has been dreadful in this game for Bayer Leverkusen. Totally out of position all the time, and Coleman is not happy at all with him. It's absolutely dreadful offending, but it's 3-0, and that will definitely be game over now. Good bit of possession here for Bayer Leverkusen. They tried the shot, but it's blocked by Keita. Certainly trying to play the way back into this game. It's probably a little bit too late now, just over 10 minutes left, but still some good passing, just really without much conviction going forward. Fekir still to set off another attack to find Mane. Probably won't get there. No, he won't. 10 minutes to go, final changes. It's going to be all three changes, in fact. Sessegnon will burn and Cook to come on. We'll take off Keita, Fekir and Salah. Just to fresh up the team. There's 10 minutes to go. Forgot to make them a little bit earlier, to be honest. Mariano, ball through to Turney, great pass, opens up the defence. Turney will shoot from a tight angle, unfortunately safe, but fantastic football once again. Left back charges forward, just to see whether they could try and add another goal to the scoreline. Unfortunately wasn't able to, but we are coming to the end of the game now. We've won the match 3-0, got ourselves a 5-1 victory on aggregate as well. Really impressed with how we've played. Deserving to go through into the quarterfinals. Overall, across the two legs, the better team, and Bayer Leverkusen didn't really have that many clear-cut chances. If only Leon Bailey had done more with that first chance that he had in the first half, in like the opening 5 or 10 minutes, he might well have charged through and got a goal there, which would have changed the whole game completely, and would of course given an away goal as well. So if that had happened, then you never know what could have gone on in that game, but we just ended up pretty much running away with it. Okay, so this cup game now is the quarterfinals. I think it might be the FA Cup, but I'm not too sure. Game against Sheffield Wednesday anyway. We are going to change from the team slightly, but not too much. Still quite a strong team considering it's Sheffield Wednesday. Karius starts in goal, Alexander-Arnold, Marquinhos, Van Dijk and Sandro in defence. Also Chamberlain, Keita and Fekir in midfield with Pulisic, Firmino and Mane as our front three. The reason why Henderson has been dropped is because of his suspension. We've also got Matip, Gomez, Cook, Wijnaldum, Salah, Sessegnon and Solanke all on the bench. Pretty decent bench, actually quite happy with that. Let's crack on this game though, see how we get on. Hopefully get through into the next round of the Cup. Another cup game for us to play, so we'll wait and see what comes of this one now. Okay, here we go for this game at Anfield at Sheffield Wednesday. Let's see how we get on. Obviously a team we should be beating on paper, especially with such a strong team out, but you never know what can happen in these sort of cup games. I'm just hoping we can get through into what will be the semi-finals of the FA Cup. Mane delivers, great ball. Pulisic, tries the scissor kick. Wow, he certainly threw everything at that one, saved by the goalkeeper. What a hit from Pulisic, unfortunately doesn't find the back of the net. Great delivery from Mane, who's actually playing on his proper side in this game. But look at that, what a kick. Saved by the keeper, unfortunately, and out for a corner. Mane will deliver this one as well. Who can he pick out in the box? Fekir's in there, so is Van Dijk, who flicks the back post, and so must have got some sort of touch on it. And from a very tight angle, he tried the shot, and unfortunately goes even further wide than the angle it was at. So, very, very bizarre situation there. I was expecting we'd get a goal, but didn't quite come off in the end. Don't even know who got the last touch after that header on by Van Dijk. Didn't see anything from that point on. Oh, that was dipping in from Sheffield Wednesday. We've got to remember, we're not in the lead at this point. We are just 18 minutes in, and they nearly found themselves in front in this game. Good chance from here. Bannon going to deliver this corner into the box. Have to clear someone away. Can we? Yes, we can. Sandro into Fekir. He's looking to turn now. Fekir still going. Trying to find another pass. Pulisic, gets intercepted. Sheffield Wednesday defending very well at the moment, struggling to break them down as well as I'd hoped. Also Chamberlain, now into Firmino, now into Keita to shoot, and it's saved again by the goalkeeper. Firmino through to Fekir, great chance. Fekir trying a little flick, saved, and Mane can't follow up. Keeper gets there. And this is unbelievable stuff. 37 minutes in, Sheffield Wednesday defending for their lives at the moment, but still struggling to get that goal before half-time, which we really want. And they're still looking at an occasional threat on the attack as well. It's quite an interesting game, although we seem to be getting into sort of the edge of the box a lot of the time, passing it around, and not quite getting the clear-cut chance just yet. They are coming forward once or twice themselves. Pulisic trying to deliver into the box. Again cleared away. And we might have a second half of this as well. Pulisic, ball over to Mane. Great switch. Mane must be through. He has to score. Mane! Oh, why did you take it with your left foot? Should be his right foot. Just needs to open up his body and get the shot away and hit the back post. He doesn't do that. In the end, it's saved pretty comfortably. Okay, that's it for the first half. We are obviously drawing the game 0-0 right now, so a little bit frustrated. We're having good opportunities around the edge of the box to pass it around, keeping hold of possession, controlling the game, but we haven't yet got the goal, and Kieran Westwood's done a good job of keeping it level. For now, we just have to continue trying to sort of probe them and see whether we can find a way through somehow. It's going to be pretty tough, but I guess we'll wait and see whether we can open them up somehow. We might have to add an extra attacker into the front three, but we'll wait and see. I hope we can with this current formation and current team. Keita, ball through to Pulisic. He's got a great chance here. Pulisic! Yes, off the post and in. It's 1-0, 58 minutes in. It's taken a while to open up the scoring, but Pulisic has done it. And we've got ourselves the lead here. Kieran Westwood came out for this one. It's a great ball over from Keita. Look at that to Pulisic. Kieran Westwood comes out. Can't quite get enough on it. And luckily, just about goes in off the post. Was worried we were just going to boot it wide, but we have managed to get it near enough on target. Not quite on target with a hit in the post, but it goes off the post and in. And it's 1-0. Oh, well played, Pulisic. Now can we open up again? Firmino looking to get a shot away, it's blocked, and again another challenge in there. This might be the case that it opens up a lot now with Sheffield Wednesday forced to go forward. So we might end up with quite a few more goals at this rate. It depends really how much they go forward and how much they challenges. Still going into Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oh, blocks. Still a chance. Firmino again blocks. And now a chance for Fekir. Oh, wide. Why can't we get a second goal? Come on. Okay, all three changes. Sessegnon, Cook and Salah all going to come on. We'll take off Keita, Mane and Fekir. So three big players coming off for us there. Pulisic will play at centre attack in mid. And we're going to go with that for the remainder of the game. There's about 20 minutes to go. So we'll wait and see whether we can double our lead with those changes. Sandro coming forward. Oh, just over the bar. Launched a hell of a shot there at the goal. But unfortunately just rose a little bit too much. Pulisic, chance of left foot. Oh. Again, just over the bar. So Chamberlain, go on. Has to be. Oh my days, off the bar again. Can we not just get a second goal, please? 5 minutes to go. Unbelievable that this game hasn't ended up being 3 or 4. Massive gap at the back for Sheffield Wednesday here. Firmino will just stroll right into it. He'll look across as well. Has to be. It finally is. It's 2-0. And who's got the goal? Is it Pulisic? I can't quite tell. Don't care who it is, it's Pulisic. And he scores on the volley on his left foot there. Fantastic football once again. Just opens up for us. It's fantastic to see that run from Firmino as well. Pulisic just gets the little volley from the chip on top of that. And it's a finish into an empty net. 2-0, and that is game over now. That's it, full time, won the game 2-0. Very pleased that we come away with a good victory there against Sheffield Wednesday into the next round of the FA Cup. Should have been so much more though. They did have the odd chance themselves, but we had so many opportunities. Westwood saved us, as well as a few blocks in there as well, and so ultimately deserved the win. 18 shots, 10 on target, constant bombardment really on that goal, but in the end didn't end up with any more than just the 2 goals. But we are into the semi-finals now actually, which I've not realised. Yeah, semi-finals. So semi-finals could be against Man City, there's also West Brom in there, and Man United. That could be quite an interesting tie, whoever we get. Okay, let's move on to the final game of today's episode against Bournemouth in the league. This is the team we're going to go with. Alisson starts in goal, Alexander-Arnold, Marquinhos, Van Dijk and Sandro in defence. So we've got Keita, Oxlade-Chamberlain and Fekir in midfield, with Mane, Firmino and Salah as usual as our front three. So a pretty strong team here. Matip is on the bench, got Gomez, Henderson, Wijnaldum, Pulisic, Sessegnon and Mariano all on there. Some big names still missing out, but I'm pretty happy with the squad we've gone with. Let's see whether we can finish off today's episode with another victory. Hopefully come away with 3 points and try and add to our tally in the league. Currently 5 points in front of Tottenham as well, so we are planning to try and extend that lead if we can after this game. 11 games to go, it'll be 10 after this match. And so we're getting towards the end of the season now. We've got to make sure we pick up as many points as possible. Okay, we go for this game at the Vitality Stadium to finish off the episode. Looking forward to a game here, which we should again win. It's one of those matches where we are expected to win, and we're certainly going to try and come out here and put on a good performance and come away with a few goals as well. Could be a similar sort of game to the last match that we had against Sheffield Wednesday, where they sit in deep and try and defend and frustrate us a little bit, but I'm hoping if we get an early goal, then that'll stop that from happening. Free kick here from the edge of the box. Can we do anything? Salah on the end of it. Wasn't a left-footed chance. Why is he on the end of that? Chance of Bournemouth. Good play. And saved again by the goalkeeper. Not liking it at this end of the pitch. Much prefer it at Bournemouth's end. Firmino, ball into Mane. Great pass. Now a chance for us to attack here. Needs somebody to get into the middle. Mane's still going. Oh, he's ran too far. Chance. Defoe. Saved by the goalkeeper. Bournemouth still the opportunity, still looking good, still creating chances, and unfortunately we've not managed to quite take the lead just yet. Firmino into Fekir, chance saved, and that'll be offside, I think. Ball's in the back of the net as well from, I think, Sandro, who got forward there really well. But 4 minutes to go this first half, still remains 0-0. That one unfortunately flagged offside. That's it for the first half, still remains 0-0. Haven't quite managed to find our way in front just yet. Hoping we can in the second half. It's going to take a bit more time, I think, to break them down. Also got to be careful on the counter-attack as well, because Bournemouth do still look a threat through Jermaine Defoe up front when they occasionally go forward, and so we have to be careful that we don't end up losing this game. Okay, coming inside, great chance. Now on his left foot, saved by Begovic. Okay, coming on his left foot once again, trying to shoot. Oh, I thought he'd scored this time, it's wide. Such a good chance, 30 minutes to go, still remains 0-0. No real risk at the moment that we're going to lose this game, but my main problem is it's going to be 0-0 this rate. We need to get a goal, 30 minutes to go. We can basically just chuck on whatever players we want because the next game is not for maybe a week or so. Okay, all three changes now. Mariano, Wijnaldum and Sessegnon all going to come on. We are going to take off Keita, Salah and Alexander-Arnold. Obviously going more attacking now, desperately going for that win. Hopefully we can get it as well. I guess we'll wait and see. We'll have to maybe make a little bit of a change here in defence. Go to a 3 at the back, but let's wait and find out how that goes. Obviously, 3 interesting changes there. We'll wait and see with 30 minutes to go. Going quite attacking with, you know, a third of the game left. Ball to the back post. Great chance for Bournemouth. Has to be blocked. Still needs to be cleared away. Why is everyone moving away from it? Saved by the keeper. 15 minutes to go. Bournemouth are looking maybe the more likely to score here. Chance. Oh no, they've scored as well. Straight from the corner they've scored. And it's 1-0. Fosu Mensah, of all players, has scored. Just pulls away from the defence. No one gets to him, and he slots home. Fair play, it's a good finish from him, but disappointed. And we're losing this game. Mariano into Fekir. Fekir with a chance to open up his body, and again blocked. 5 minutes to go, plus added on time. Still looking for that goal to try and put us level. Otherwise we're going to lose here to Bournemouth. Sessegnon with a chance, and that was going wide. Bournemouth still playing with 2 up front and still coming out occasionally as well of defence, so we should be able to find gaps. It's just whether we can break down that final line of defence, and it's straight to the keeper again. Sessegnon still trying to get there if he can, and will just about get there. No foul given, quite rightly. Sessegnon still going. Can he find the cutback? No, it's saved easily by Begovic, and I think that'll be it now. Well, we're back. Do we have enough time, though, to go forward and try and attack here? Fekir into Firmino. Blocked again. Still look for that final chance. Mane. Can he find Firmino? Firmino opens up his body and saved again. It's another corner. Begovic does it, but there's not much time left. Can we get an equaliser, or are we going to lose to Bournemouth? Everyone has to be up, surely. Come on. Mane going to be into Fekir. Fekir looking to the edge of the box. It's Sessegnon. Oh, we've messed this up. Sessegnon to try and shoot. It's another corner. And we'll play this one short, just get it straight into the box here. Fekir going to play it into Oxlade-Chamberlain. Get that into the middle. Go on, punched away. Keep it alive, Wijnaldum. Still have it? No, we don't. That'll be it. And we've lost to Bournemouth. That shouldn't happen, quite clearly. We have enough chances in that game to come away with something, but ultimately there weren't enough clear-cut chances. That was probably the biggest issue for us. Begovic played really well. Good performance from him. Stopped a lot of good chances. And ultimately we just weren't good enough ourselves. We should have done better. First half was poor, and so maybe deservedly didn't come away with 3 points there. Don't know about losing a game, that feels a little bit harsh on us, but if you don't take your chances, then the opposition might well take theirs, and they did. And so we do drop all 3 points here. If you actually look at the stats, then maybe it's a fair result. Bournemouth had 10 shots, 6 on target. We had 11, 5 on target. It's the lack of shots on target that's really cost us here, and our best player rating was 7.5 from Fekir. Pretty much sums up the story. Usually our best ratings at 9 or nearly 10. So yeah, very disappointing, and we drop all 3 points. Spurs don't capitalise on that, though. They drop 2 points themselves, and so only move a point closer. But still, with 10 games to go, we're only 4 points in front, so it's quite tight to the top. And I'll look forward to seeing exactly what does happen as we go into the final few games of the season. That's everything for today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If we could try and hit 100 likes on today's episode, then I'd really appreciate it. Also, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already as well, and that'd be absolutely fantastic too. Don't forget you can follow me on Twitter at GameFaceHD and on Instagram at GameFaceHD as well. Links to all that in the description below. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.